What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. Today we got a reaction to Run-D.M.C. for the first time ever on this channel. I don't know how that's possible. Sucker MCs, brought to us by our friend and patron of the channel, Darnell. Thank you, Darnell. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons that make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. Want to do a one-time donation, one-time reaction, which is actually what this is off Buy Me a Coffee. Check out our Buy Me a Coffee page down below. All right. Obviously, I know who Run-D.M.C. is. I was born in 1971. Walk This Way with Aerosmith was such a huge thing when it came onto MTV, when MTV was everything. And you're like, what is this, man? But I don't really know a lot else from them. I mean, I know, obviously, the iconic Adidas kind of partnership and bringing that into the mainstream at a time when Michael Jordan was doing the same thing with Nike a couple years beforehand. You know, putting the cultural stuff together, the shoe companies and the icon, whether it's music or athletics, really was something that was not done at the time. So they're kind of trailblazers in that as well. And, you know, the Walk This Way thing, I would take Run-D.M.C. over Aerosmith a million and one times, but that's another story. Let's jump into this song. It's off their debut album, self-titled Run-D.M.C. in 1984. Sucker MCs, also known as Crush Groove 1 or Sucker MCs Crush Groove 1, first released in 1983, all the way back then, as the B-side to It's Like That. The two-sided release marked the start of Run-D.M.C.'s career as their first single, widely regarded as ushering in a new school of hip-hop artists with a street image and an abrasive, minimalistic sound that marked them out from their predecessors. Both tracks had eventually become on the self-titled album, right, Run-D.M.C., but it was even before that in 83. Just in case you don't know, an MC, master of ceremonies, a reference to rappers who controlled the microphones. Sucker, I mean, I'm sure you know this, but this is how it was actually put out on the wiki. A derogatory street term for someone who believes he has skills, but who does not. We all know a ton of those people, right? It is derived from the common slang term sucker, related to one who is gullible. And there's a book that came out in 2010 by Christopher R. Weingarten called It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. The song was an early inspiration to Rick Rubin, who became an incredibly influential producer, not only in hip-hop, but in other things eventually. So I'm going to have the lyrics up, as always. Very, very important in hip-hop. Thanks again, Darnell. Let's get it.
Years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was therefore then it went this way. Took a test to become an MC, and Orange Cliff became amazed at me, so Larry put me inside his Cadillac. The chauffeur drove off and we never came back. Dave cut the record down to the bone, and now they got me rocking on the microphone, and then we talking autographs and tears and laughs, champagne, caviar, and bubble bath. You see, that's the life that I lead, and you sucker MCs, it's who I feed. So take that and move back, catch a heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run no level like a cold chill at a party in the b-boy stand, and rock on the mic and make the girls wanna dance, fly like a dove and come from up above. I'm rocking on the mic and you can call me Run Love. I got a big long caddy, not like a Seville, and written right on the side and reads just to kill. So if you see me cruising, girl, just to move a step aside. There ain't enough room to fit you all in my ride. It's on a first come, first serve basis. Cooling out, girl, take you to the death places. One of a kind, and for your people's delight, and for your sucker MCs that just ain't right, because you're biting on your life, you're cheating on your wife, you're walking around town like a hooligan with a knife, you're hanging on the ass, you're chilling with the crew, and everybody knowing what you've been through. Oh, with the 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2, 1. My man Larry Lab, my name's DJ Run. We do it in the place with the highs and the bass. I'm rocking to the rhythm, want you watch me dog my face. Go uptown and come down to the ground. You sucker MC, you sad face clown. You're $5 boy and I'm $1 million man. You's a sucker MC and you're my fan. You try to write lines or rhymes of mine. You's a sucker MC in a pair of Calvin Kleins. Coming from the wackest part of town, trying to rap, but you can't get down. You don't even know your English. You're just a sucker MC, you sad face clown. So DMC, and if you're ready, the people rockin' steady. You're driving big cars, get your gas from Getty.
I'm DMC, in the place to be. I go to St. John's University, and since kindergarten I acquired the knowledge. And after 12th grade I went straight to college. I'm light skinned, I live in Queens, and I love eating know who's versatile. Say I got good credit in your regards. Got my name, not numbers on my credit cards. I go uptown, I come back home with food, me, myself, and my microphone. All my rhymes are sweet delight. So here's another one for y'all to bite. When I rhyme, I never quit. And if I got a new rhyme, I'll just say it. Cause it takes a lot to entertain. And sucker MCs can be a pain. You can't rock a party with the hip and hop. You gotta let them know you'll never stop. Your rhymes have to make a lot of sense. You got to know when to start.
When the beats come in.
Okay, really, really good song. Rev Run is really bringing it in the first three verses, and then at the end, DMC comes in and weighs it down too. But some great lines in here. In the third verse, you're a $5 boy and I'm $1 million man. You're a sucker MC and you're my fan. So just kind of laying it down and saying how he's never going to want for anything. Doesn't use profanity, doesn't cuss. And I'm not against the cussing. I love a lot of stuff from Pac and and Kanye and, a lot of other people. But, they lay it down. And what you're really going to notice in this, if you're more a modern hip hop fan and younger and haven't went back to this is what it sounded like in the 80s. I mean, obviously this is 83, but all the way up through, it sounds so much different than what Pac was bringing 10 years later, and obviously different than what Ye or Kendrick is bringing now. So it's just definitely a different sound, very minimalistic on the arrangement and the backing stuff, right? It's just, they're just going and they're going straight. It was really, really good. I super enjoyed it. So really it's really the first time I've heard Run-D.M.C, because I don't count Walk This Way as it is, but it's not, because it's so much Aerosmith influence. And that's kind of a travesty to our ears, but that's another story. All right, guys, let me know what you think. It's down below. What else should I check out from Run-D.M.C? Thank you again to Darnell for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see you.